quite well, I must say. We went to different schools, we had different groups of friends, and we have, I think many people would say, completely different personalities. I still remember we'd go on these 10-hour car rides to Michigan, and he'd be trying to fall asleep, and I'd poke him and blast music that he hated, and bring up any sensitive topic that I could to try to incite him in some way. And that was kind of the relationship that we had for a long time. I'm sure my cousins and some others can attest to that as well. And for a long time, I never really felt like I knew my brother on any level deeper than that. And I say this when I mean this, the last couple of years have been completely different. Tony and I went up to Vegas, and we exchange advice all the time now, whether it be good or bad. He asked me some things, I told him, we're gonna go, I'm gonna teach you my swagger, I'm gonna teach you some pickup lines. Went out to this club, and we were all amped up, ready to go, and it didn't quite work out as planned, but either way, we had a great night. And see, I'm just rambling out here, I'm reminiscing. But
it's a first take.
But like I said, on a regular basis now, we can go to each other all the time and talk to each other. And ever since Tony and Colette met, he has become so alive. He has become somebody that I look up to. He has become somebody that I admire. And we have a relationship now that just a few years ago I could have never imagined. So, Colette, I've loved getting to know you and your family. I'm honored to have you as part of ours. I'm looking forward to many more memories to come. Tony, thank you for teaching me patience and humility. Out of the two of us, you were always the one who would think through every decision that you made until you knew it was right. And this is, I'm so happy for you. And I'm so happy for you guys. And I can't wait to see where life takes you. So with that, let's raise a glass to many more celebrations to come, and to Tony and Colette.
Cheers, cheers.
Ruthie and Timothy.
First of all, I'd like to thank Tony and Colette and their families for throwing this wonderful celebration so that we can congratulate the bride and groom in spite of total non-cooperation from Mother Nature. I was Colette's roommate during vet school, and she has remained one of my very best friends ever since. There aren't many people in the world that you can spend a whole day sitting right next to and lecture or working next to, and then at the end of the day, when you come home, you still want to watch every movie that Harrison Ford ever made, or Going Tropical Snow, or beat Mario 3 all in one night. You know, all of those wonderful things you do in college. Anybody who's lived with roommates knows that there are good roommates and there are awful roommates out there. There's not many of them that you get a chance to foster the kind of friendship that is going to last a lifetime and really something really comes close to you even after school ends. Colette is an amazing person. She's very conscientious and caring in every aspect of her life, and I'm so glad that she has somebody like me to share that with them. And just as importantly, she's just a super cool person. She has this spark and this enjoyment of her life, and I'm so glad that she has somebody to share that with. She's really a catch. Tony, I hope you never forget how lucky you are. And Colette, if he does, just let me know. With that, I am totally unqualified to offer any kind of advice, so I will just leave you with, I really wish, and I think I can speak on behalf of everyone, I wish both of you a beautiful journey together. So if you'll raise a glass with me, to Tony and Colette. Then I'll turn the mic over to the father of the bride and my former landlord, Bob Conway.
Thank you. I noticed that John and Ruthie were, looking at their iPhones. I have something even or techie. It's called paper. I'm going to take a little time here because this is the last one of these I get to do, so you're going to just have to bear with me here just a little bit. First of all, I just wanted to invite, I wanted to thank everybody, everybody in this room, whether you came from here far, just welcome to the Valley of the Sun, or today we just call it the land of 10,000 lakes. I was kind of looking through some of the guest list the other day and kind of where people came from for this. Obviously, we got people from Oxford, Michigan, and Oakland, Michigan, which it's my understanding, and I hope I pronounce this right, are suburbs of, is it Detroit?
Yes.
Is that how you pronounce it?
Yeah.
We have, I want to thank you all for coming down here. This is not a short distance from Michigan, and I just think it really shows the love you have for Tony and now Colette, that you came this far. And I, as a father of Colette, I think it's really cool that you came this far. We even got the mayor of Lovell's, Michigan to come down.
All right.
And we really appreciate him coming down. If you get a chance to talk to Gary, you can talk about, city stuff, politics if you want to, but fly fishing.
There we go, right there. Hello, Mayor.
Thanks for coming down. Let's see. Other places. Got some good friends that came down from Kansas. I've got relatives that came from Missouri. Most of you people, that's flyover country. I'm sorry. As a former resident of flyover country, we kind of like it. We don't mind being in flyover country. We just wish that occasionally you'd wave to us. And it's just kind of a nice showing of goodwill. Couple things. This is kind of an interesting point in time if you want to get into sports. I know you're not all into sports right now, but we basically got 3 football teams right now. You got the Detroit Lions, you got the Kansas City Chiefs, and you're down here in Arizona, so you got the Arizona Cardinals. Now, the Detroit Lions just happen to be 3-0 right now. The Arizona Cardinals just happen to be 3-1 right now.
Yeah.
And the Kansas City Chiefs, well, I'm not going to belabor that. So we'll move on. Little shout out to my fellow Annie-Eaters over here at the table here, especially Mrs. Annie-Eater there in the red. She's been with me a long time. I like Annie-Eaters. So, and to get a little bit serious here, I want to thank Pastor again for coming down. Pastor did Courtney's wedding, about a year and some odd ago. Did a great job, and he was very, very, he was more than willing to come down here. In fact, his initial intent was to actually drive down here from Kansas City, which is a mere 2,500-mile round trip. He did, I finally convinced him to fly, which he did do, but I can't tell you how much we appreciate it. I think he did an excellent ceremony.
Absolutely. Wonderful.
I joke with Pastor a lot, and I'm a little concerned for him just because I only have 2 kids, and I just hope that you have something to do in the future because you're not going to be able to do my kids' weddings anymore because I don't have any more, so I'm kind of a little concerned for him. But in all seriousness, this is a great preacher, a great man of God.
Yes, he is.
In my parlance, he's just a good man, and it's about the best I can say about anybody. So thank you, sir.
Thank you.
I want to point out that I'm not trying to pat myself on the back, but I spared no expense getting gas for the wine guy to come to this function tonight. Well, actually, technically, there really was no expense, but I didn't spare any of it. So I want to thank Gas for the wine guy for coming here.
Yeah. Yeah. Where is he?
But obviously, we're mainly here we're here for Colette and Tony. When Colette was born, it's been a that, but I'm not sure what the problem was, but we didn't get the manual about raising kids. She was our firstborn, and I don't know whether they were out of print or what, but we didn't get that how to be a perfect parent manual. So Connie and I just kind of had to wing it. But I think Colette trained us pretty well, and we were kind of proud of the way she came out. Colette was born the night before my first microbiology test in my second year of medical school. And studying for microbiology is not a lot of fun anyway. And then when you compound that, trying to work labor and delivery into your study time, it's just not good. But it worked out pretty well. If I recall, I actually did pretty well on the test. But she was born right during my medical school days. Connie used to, when I'd be studying on the chair or the couch, she'd set Colette down, and Colette would just kind of sit there with me in my study. I always thought it was kind of cute. It's not so cute now because she went to vet school and did so well that I'm starting to think back that I think she was actually studying my notes. And so it's not as endearing as I thought it used to be. With regard to Anthony Robert here, we've loved him from the get-go. He's just wonderful with Colette. They're acting all the time, out and doing stuff. He just really cares for her, and that's all you can ask as a dad. We love the guy, and the first time we had him over our house, Connie fixed a dinner, and when they left, Tony gave Connie a hug, which pretty much sealed the deal as far as Connie was concerned. They could have gotten married the very next day. Connie would have been okay with it, so if you want to get on Connie's good side, just give her a hug and then text. So am I wrong? Anyway, I hope this is going to be a blessed marriage, and I just hope you guys stay together forever, and I hope you have more joy than either your parents, Tony, or that Connie and I have had. It's really been a good life. Kind of a serious note, I think about life a lot. I kind of think of what our purpose here on our short time here on earth is, about what we're supposed to do here. And I think a lot of it is what we're having here right now. I think a lot of life is about relationships, and whether it be husband, wife, husband, child, siblings, that sort of thing. John was kind of touching on that. I think that's what God intends for us to have a happy life here. And from that standpoint, I want to thank everybody for being here. The Genovese family is great. I welcome you all to the Conway family, and you welcome us into your family. And so our door will always be open to any of the Genoveses that come down here. Just don't come down all at once. We only have a 2-bedroom condo. And one last thing, and I'm not trying to solicit anything, but I am retired now. So I do have some time on my hands. So if you ever have little plastic animals and you need to have them cut on the top, I'm pretty much your go-to guy. I think I can pick up a couple bucks now and again. And I'll cover the shipping a little bit. Anyway, I'm not going to say anything more. I'm not really good at giving long-winded speeches, even though I've given some of a long-winded speech here. Hang on, I better go get my glass here. I just want to raise a toast to these wonderful people. To Colette and Tony. Long, happy life.
All right. Chin chin.